Are you sick of buying pods and want to save some money and have a better cup of coffee? The Ninja Luxe is for you. Okay, we're going to start with the pros. This thing is $4.99.
Which may seem like a lot, but just wait.
Not when you do the math.
Yeah.
We've looked it up, and we use about one bag. She drinks about 2 cups of coffee a day. And she says she gets about 16 ounces. So Starbucks, this is for a black coffee, is about $3. And we got this information off the internet, so we don't know if it's correct or not. But that'd be about $90 a month. If you got a white mocha, which is kind of what she drinks, that's about $5. That's $150 a month. Now, we used to have the pods, and we'd get the Donut Shop brand. And when I looked on Amazon, it would be $34 a month, because that would be like 2 packs of them. They're about $17 with a 32 count. What we're paying for ours is $25, and they have a cheaper one. We'll put all this down below, and I'll show you a picture of it. Ours is $25. The one she's drinking now, that's for a whole bag that lasts a whole month. Whole beans that you grind up, much better flavor than anything we've ever had. Well, she likes the cheaper version, and it was on sale for $13 when I looked today. Okay, this thing is so easy to use. Back here, you got the storage for your things. Now, we don't use this very often. That's for your
espresso. And
then it's got storage over here too. I always forget about this. And right in there, you got your other cup thing, and you got a filter. Where'd that filter thing go? There it is, down in there, and you got a little brush. So easy. So you just take this out, pop this thing in here. We just absolutely love this thing. It's just calculates it real quick. Push the grind. It grinds so quick. We don't use this. It's supposed to be a cup warmer, but we don't use that. I don't know. It's 14 ounces. Okay. Right there. 14 ounces. And we're ready to brew already. Boom. I hope this cup's big enough. We may spill stuff out.
It'll be fine.
It does take a while to do this. I mean, that's just the way it is. I don't know how long the other machines take, but
this is why you're probably waiting in line for so long when you go to the Starbucks.
No. Yeah, we'll
speed this up a little bit.
We'll speed this up or just cut it.
That looks so good. Look at that.
That looks amazing.
The smell.
All right. This is something that I don't like. We was making that cup of coffee, and I may have did this on purpose, is I didn't fill it up all the way so this light would go off. So you could be right in the middle. You're almost done making your cup of coffee. You come in here. Oh, I'm ready for my... What's this? Now you got to fill this up. But I will say this is very easy to remove in the back. You do have to have room above it, about that much room to lift it off there. Right there, which is about the height of this. So that's not bad. But you have to be able to take it out on this side of the machine. And you need quite a bit of room to do it, I think. And see, it's flipping out again. It does not like that water.
But it will let him continue the cycle once he adds more water.
It's very easy to put back on. I was kind of worried about that. So you just put it back in there, just start brew again, and it'll finish it up for you. So what do you think? What's your favorite thing about this?
Just the richness, the wonderful flavor of the coffee beans compared to the pods that is just amazing.
I'm gonna tell you, I mean, the saving money, but it's easy to clean. It's not gonna be as easy as the pods because you just throw the pods away. But you're getting fresh ground beans. And we want to show you this little thing.
Yeah, I got this on Amazon to keep them in, and the little scoop.
And it's nice and small. But this thing here, you can actually take this off and take the beans out. You twist that and lock it. Now that's done. It looks like you can take out the grinder and replace the grinder. That's a big deal. After it gets wore out or whatever. But as far as everything, you can adjust your grind settings. It tells you how to do your grind settings. I love it. It makes it easy. Look how simple this is.
And I use this every day, the frother.
And it's an automatic frother. So you just put it down. It does it itself, but you got to clean it out a little bit. No big deal. Man, that coffee looks good.
I still had it on the rich.
Oh man. Look at that. That's a regular coffee.
Beautiful color. We did leave this like this. It needs to be cleaned, so this orange thing will pop up when it's time, and you just pull the tray out.
So do I pull, is this still?
Take that off first.
Take this off first.
There you go. And then just pull this out.
Okay.
Be
Now
careful though, because there's going to be water.
I could pull this over here.
There's going to be water inside there.
So this is going to be full of water when that pops up. And you just take it. And it is full. And dump it out.
And then those pieces can go in the dishwasher too.
Okay. And you can rinse that out. I'm sure you know how to do that. And then this actually has a little tray in it. It don't look like it's got anything in it. So there we go with that. And this is just to adjust your thing. Easy, nice metal. And one of my other favorite things about this thing is it looks so good. It looks amazing. We did move it over here close to the sink. And the reason why, I mean, we had our own little coffee table set up.
We bought it just for coffee.
Well, we had to move it over here because you got to take this off here, which is easy, and knock it out. But you got to rinse it off. And
it was just easier for us to just be right next to the sink to clean everything.
Now another thing is, it's kind of hot right now.
I bet it is. Look at the steam coming out of that.
Yeah, we actually turned this up a little bit on the heat settings. You can see the brew temp. This thing here, this is where you change your size. And that's a little not fun.
It's kind of hard to get it off there.
And I don't understand, there's a smaller one.
Which is what you're going to use if you do the espresso.
I don't understand why they just didn't, I guess they want your puck size to be like this, but I don't know. I don't know why you can't just make the puck size, go down. It's for a quad shot, is basically why. I would love to have another one of these handles with this already in there so you don't have to switch those out.
Yes.
If that makes sense to you.
Yeah.
Whenever you're doing it. Which we could buy one of those probably and just have it, sit in whatever, but it's not really a complaint. It's just, I would like to have that extra.
So you can do the classic, rich, over ice, and cold brew. And then you got all your sizes.
Okay, and I want to talk about the sizes. I don't like, you push through here, you got to go through them all. So if you're at a 12 and you want a 10, you got to do that. I don't personally like that. It's not a big deal. If you're the only person drinking it, it's no big deal at all. But if someone else is drinking a different size, they'll have to come and switch this. And if you forget to switch it and you just start your thing because you're not paying attention in the morning, that's common, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
For people not to know what's going on, and then you're going to have a different size, and you're going to be, oh, I didn't get my coffee. And you're going to have to make another one.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like that. I wish there was a button over here, but I wish...
Or that it reset to just like a normal...
I wish they had a setting where you had different users. We had one that had different users.
Mm-hmm.
And there could be another button up here. You just push your user, and it would be a color or something different.
Because he drinks a different amount than I do.
Yeah, and you may...
Forget to do that.
Well, and I forget to do it all the time. She says she doesn't, but I forget. And it just would be a lot easier to have that little setting. And it would just switch everything to your setting. Now, the grinder, you have to actually do a dial over here. So you would have to, like, if it went to your setting, because it's a different grind for different stuff. So if you're doing espresso, it would be a different grind setting.
Mm-hmm.
It's just different. Let's actually see. So you'd have to go to a 9. And you'd have to switch the dial. You wouldn't be able to do that any other way than doing it manual. But it could have a light that would notify you.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in the next one, maybe they'll figure that out. But it's not that big of a deal at all. This thing's $4.99, and its biggest competition, I was watching a video, and they was talking like this, comparing it to a $2,000 coffee machine. This against a $2,000 coffee machine. I just think that's amazing. What do you think about it?
I love it. I love that we're saving money. I love the flavor. Everything about it. I love it.
Now, we had the Philips 4300, and it is automatic. She didn't like it. I love that thing. Now, when we first got this, I told her, I said, you're not going to like it. You're going to hate it. You're not going to like it. And I was against it, but we went ahead and got it because it's cheap. Our other one, we paid $1,000.
If you do the math, like we said in the beginning, and break down everything, you're going to save money doing it this way.
You're going to save money and pay for this.
Yes.
You know, sometimes you spend more money and get nicer stuff, and you save money in the
If you're a
future.
coffee drinker like I am.
Yeah, she's doing like 2 cups a day. And then if I come and drink one, if our son drinks one, you're 4 cups of coffee a day. That's a lot of savings. Cheaper than pods. And you can get any beans you want and whatever. It seems like everybody's got the whole beans now.
Yeah. And it's funny that you're saying the beans because the beans that we have loved for, 2 years now?
Yeah.
Are actually the beans that are the coffee they use on the Royal Caribbean cruise ships.
Yeah, that we just went on the cruise on. And it was good, but it's not as good as what we're making.
Yeah.
Freshly grinding the beans. It's just such a big difference. And kind of how I found out about this, I believe it was Circle K. Circle K. And look at the crema on the top. I believe that's what it is. I was at the gas station, and I was like, oh my gosh, this coffee is so good. And they had 3 different bean side things on top. And you could pick one out, and it would grind them right there. And I was like, this is the best coffee I've ever had. So we got the Philips 4300. She didn't like it. We love Ninja. And it's all their products that we've been buying a lot of them lately. They've just been amazing.
Yeah, they knocked it out of the park with this one.
This is, and for the price, it's just great. It's just so great. So easy to use. I'm in love with it now.
I changed him.
Yeah. Well, the Ninja changed me.
Yeah.
I mean, I like good products, easy to use products. I love to save money. She doesn't go to Starbucks much lately either. She'll get a cup of coffee before we leave. She don't have to have that Starbucks cup, you know. It's just so much better. Can you think of anything else? So we showed the water tank. We showed this. We showed a bunch of the controls. We talked about this. We drained this out. We talked about the storage. Did you want to talk about this? You're going to have to get you one of these knock boxes. You kind of see, you knock your pucks out. But this is actually the competition brand. This is their big competitor.
Yeah.
It's just, I just love it.
We got a nice mat to protect the countertop.
And I highly recommend put it beside your sink. It makes it so much, this machine so much better. It just makes it just easy to use. I mean, would you like to change anything on it besides what we was talking about?
I love it.
I mean, and I feel it's a Ninja, so I feel like it's going to last for years. And Ninja and Shark are kind of the same brand. I don't know if you know that or not, but they are just fabulous. Well, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Click the bell for notifications.
We'll catch you on the next review.
Bye.
Bye.